If you guys are feeding your wire in on a MIG welder, this is a 140. What I recommend doing is cutting these with an end clip nice and clean. And when you're trying to feed this in through your feeder, there's a little tiny hole that the entry goes in, and you're gonna see it right here. Now, I don't have the gun hooked up, but you can tell that there's already a spot you have to get through now. See the wire coming out here? When this actually gets jammed up, what's actually happening is that you're actually trying to get the wire inside of this tiny little liner right here. That little teeny hole right there. So you can't see that when it's happening, but what you're actually really trying to do when you're lining this up, and this is why I pulled the gun off of there as I'm going to show you, through this block, when the gun is actually slid in here, everything's supposed to be connected like this. There's a little space in there, there's a void. And when you're actually trying to slip it in, this is what's happening. That wire is hitting right there. So if you try over and over and over and it does not go into the liner, you may have to pull your gun out every once in a while, and I'll show you how to do it. Stick this in here, get it through the hole, and try to feed it in. If it gets blocked up like that, try to rotate the wire, and if you cannot hit that spot where it's in now, but if it didn't go in, you'd want to pull your gun out, and you can actually pull your wire all the way through this part of the mechanism, and you can insert it into the liner manually. You can stick your gun back in here, jam it in, lock your hold down unit, put your wire crimper back down, and then when you turn your gun on, it will already be engaged in the gear. You turn your wire speed up to high to get it to drive through. Have your tip removed so it has a free opening and has no bind. When it comes out, go ahead and make a little cut, nice and clean. Turn your wire speed back down to about 3 where you would be. And basically that's it. If I could find the tip, I would just basically put the tip on right now. It's around here somewhere. Let's go ahead and slide your tip back on. And that's the easiest way to get your wire fed in there if you're having any type of issue. Anyway, hopefully you found the video helpful and gets you feeding your wire a lot better in the future. Those are some of the things to watch for. And next is setting your tension. Just try not to overdo your tension. Get enough to do the drive roll. If you know how this tensioner works, you'll see a gear in here. And it doesn't do anything until it grabs that one. So when you push this down, you're gonna see manually what happens. Nothing. Now watch when I apply tension onto this. That's what's grabbing your wire. So this is adjustable. When you flip it up, you set the tension based on the gauge of the wire that you have, on how much bite you want it to have. On flux core, you don't want to go too tight because it has a flux inside and you'll smash it. So just get enough, back it off until it starts to drive it, and then just leave that alone. And that tension will be set really nice for you. Make a clip and you're ready to weld. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. See you on the next one.